Hello, all my beautiful flowers, and welcome back to my channel. Flower Fairy here. And in today's reading, we're going to be looking at how can you improve your love relationship or marriage. And to do this reading today, I've laid out 3 separate piles of cards here. Pile number 1, you're going to be this amethyst heart crystal here. That's what that looks like. Pile 2, you're going to be this blue and black speckled heart here. And pile 3, you're going to be this pink rose quartz heart here. So take a minute and focus on the piles and decide which one you're most drawn to. You can then scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. You can then click on your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get into it. Hi, pile 1. So you guys chose the purple amethyst heart. I'm going to place your crystal right here. And let's take a look at your oracle first. So you received this card here and it says, be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is, wherever you are. Be all there. Interesting. So I'm getting this energy here, pile 1, that a way for you to improve your love relationship is to be present in the moment, to really enjoy each moment with this person and not think about the past, not think about the future, but really just be in that moment. And that's a way for you to really be present with this person and really bring your A game to the table, really be fully there with them and enjoying the moment. And a way for you to work on this or practice this is to maybe do some meditation, some yoga, anything that's going to get you in the state of mind where you're in the present moment and you're not thinking about anything else but what you're doing, what you're focusing on. So really interesting message coming through there, pile 1. So you also received the maturity card here. And with this card, I'm getting this message, pile 1, that another way for you to improve your love relationship here is to make sure you're acting in a mature way with this person, making decisions that are for the best of both of you and acting in a mature manner, really recognizing that you are an adult and this other person is an adult, and treating the relationship with respect and with honor and with maturity. So it's interesting here because we see this woman on this card, looks like she's either writing a list or writing a note. So maybe you want to write a letter to this person, let them know how much you care for them, or maybe you want to make a list of ways that you can act in a mature manner with this person, or goals that you have for the relationship, things that you want to achieve within this partnership, goals that you have for the relationship, ways you want to improve it. All of those things are a way of acting in a mature manner within the partnership. So that is coming through here as well. And I also get this idea with this card because we see this spirit sort of watching over this woman here. So I feel like your spirit guides are around you here. And I feel like they want to give you guidance. They want to give you advice about this connection. And it's coming from this mature place, because they have more information than you. They have guidance to give you, information to give you. So I'm getting that message also here from this card. And it's interesting because we have this bookcase. So maybe you want to spend time reading about relationships, reading self-help books about relationships or how relationships work, how they function. I'm getting this idea of knowledge here as well from this card. Reading, researching, maybe looking at different books about relationships is sort of the energy coming through here with this card. So really interesting energy there. So you also have this card here. It says, let go of the past. And it says, clear energy to allow more love in your life. Yeah, so another message coming through here, pile one, is, and it sort of goes along with this be present card here. It's important for you right now to let go of any past feelings, emotions, thoughts, past relationships, past experiences. It's important to be in the moment, like we talked about before, and to let go of anything that's holding you back, anything that's clouding your mind, past thoughts, past feelings, all of that is a really important thing to do right now in order to improve your current relationship and to really clear the air so that you can allow this new love or present love to come in and to really manifest in your life. So really beautiful energy there. You also have this action card here. It says courage, beginnings, Jupiter. Yeah, so you've got Jupiter energy here, pile one, which is about expansion and growth and action. So your spirit guides and the Fae are coming in with this message that a way for you to improve your love relationship is to take action, to be courageous, to do things to help improve your connection, whether that's speaking to this person more, being more physical with this person, whether that's being more courageous about setting boundaries with this person. However this resonates for you, it's about having the courage to start this new beginning with this person and to work on these things, to work on being present and being mature and letting go of the past within this connection. So really, really interesting energy there. You also have this denial card here, and it says not facing truth, irrational reasoning. So I'm getting the energy with this card that one or both of you in this relationship may be in denial of what's really going on here. Maybe you're not seeing the truth of things or facing the truth. You're having some irrational reasoning, whatever it may be, there's a sense of denial here and not facing the truth. So the Fae are coming through with this message that a way for you to improve this relationship or connection is to simply face the truth of whatever that may be. If it's realizing that things are not right, things are not going well, it's facing that truth and deciding whether you want to work on things or whether you want to move on from this connection. Or, if it's a case of, where you're not being present with this person, you're having thoughts of the past, it's about facing that truth, facing that reality. So a really interesting message coming through here from the Fae is to simply face whatever is going on here, face the truth of it and approach it in that manner of being truthful and being mature, because this card also goes along with this maturity card here. It's about being mature and really seeing the truth of what's going on. So very interesting. You also have this drama starter card here. So I feel like with this card, one or both of you may be starting drama here in this connection. You know, and I get the idea that it's coming from sort of an immature perspective. It's coming from someone who's not being truthful about the relationship, someone who's not being mature, and is starting drama just for the sake of drama. And I feel like that is sort of damaging the relationship or connection in some sense. And I feel like there's really no need for it. So a message coming through here from the Fae is to be mindful of when either you are starting drama within the relationship or when your partner is, and to really work to resolve that, work to fix that, and to bring that to light. So if your partner is starting drama, it's about letting them know that they're starting this drama, or if it's you that's doing it, it's about catching yourself in the moment and saying, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to approach this maturely, and I'm going to work things out in a reasonable manner instead of starting drama within the connection. So that message is coming through as well, pile one. So let's take a look at your tarot now to see if we can get some more information here. So you have the Star card here, and it says hope, guidance. Beautiful. Yeah, so with this card, I feel like there's a lot of healing that's going to be going on in this connection. And I feel like there's a lot of hope here for the future. With this card, I'm getting this message of guidance here. And, I feel like for some of you, you may want to seek guidance from books like we talked about before, or maybe from a therapist, a counselor, a relationship advisor, or it could even just be a friend or a family member. But seeking guidance about this relationship, about this connection, is a way for you to improve this relationship. And another way to improve it is just to simply have faith in it, have hope for the future, and realize that things can change. It's about doing these things that we talked about, being present, being mature, taking action, being mindful of the drama, letting go of the past. All of those things are really a way for you to work on improving this connection or relationship. So really beautiful energy there, pile one. You also have the Empress card here, and it says abundance, creativity. Yeah, and the Empress card is is all about loving, caring energy. So I feel like a way for you to improve your relationship or connection is to simply show this loving, caring side of you, this loving, caring nature that you have, and really express yourself in a loving manner. And I feel like you guys are capable of doing that because the Empress is this creative, motherly, loving energy. And so you have the ability and the capability to do that, pile one. And I feel like it's going to bring a lot of abundance to this connection is if you simply express yourself in this loving, creative way with this person. So really beautiful. And, I also get the message, this is only going to apply to a few of you, but you may even become a mother through this connection, because the Empress also represents motherhood and pregnancy as well. So, for a few of you, you may even have a child with this person. So just wanted to mention that as well. So you also have the Temperance card here with healing, guidance. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because I talked about that before about how I definitely see a lot of healing within this connection. And I feel like, there's a need to create balance here between the two of you. And there's also a need for guidance, like I talked about before, different ways of getting guidance about the connection, whether that's speaking to somebody, whether that's reading books, researching relationships, whatever it is for you. There's a need here for guidance, I feel, within this connection. So, very interesting. So finally, you have the Four of Cups card, and it says restless, boredom. Interesting. So for some of you out there, I feel like this is sort of the energy that you're in right now, or maybe this other person is in. But there's a sense of boredom here. There's a sense of maybe not being sure of where this connection is going, a sense of restlessness. And I feel like by working on these things, by doing these things, it's really going to lead to you feeling much more secure within this connection and sort of getting that hope back, getting that faith back in the connection. Because I do see, there is the potential for this to be this star relationship here, to be this beautiful relationship full of healing and light and hope. But you need to get that hope back, you need to get that faith back, and you also need to work on these things that we spoke about here to really work on improving this connection. So very interesting energy, pile one. So I'm just going to get a few charms here for you to sort of wrap up this reading here. Okay, so you have a lot of charms here. So first of all, you receive the heart, which is sort of self-explanatory, but with this charm, I'm definitely seeing there is love here in this connection. There is strong feelings. And that's why I said before, it's important to keep the hope and keep the faith in this connection because there is love between you. And you also received this tree here, which makes me think of stability and growth. So I feel like, this relationship is capable of being very stable and being very long term and being very fruitful, very abundant for you. It does have that potential. So I feel like it's just important to work on these things, like I said before. And I really do see it being this stable long-term relationship for you. So you also have this key here with a little heart on it. Beautiful. Yeah, so this makes me think that, you guys have the key to each other's hearts here. You really do. There's love here, and there's an idea of each other being the right person for one another, and being very much in tune with each other. So it's a very sweet message there from Spirit. So you also have this horse here, and you actually receive two horses. And, horses represent movement and change and growth. So I definitely see this relationship moving forward here, whatever that means for you. I see it moving towards a deeper commitment, a deeper intimacy. And, I feel like a way of doing that, a way of achieving that is working on these things that we talked about and really letting the relationship blossom, letting it move forward, letting it flourish. So you also receive this little fleur-de-lis here. So this makes me think of romance, because I think of Paris and France when I see this charm. And, that city is just a city of romance. And so I feel like, there's a need for more romance here between the two of you. Maybe that's going out to a romantic dinner, or even just making a romantic dinner at home. Maybe that's spending more time, just going out on dates with each other, however it resonates for you here. But I get this sense of this need for romance here within this connection. So really interesting, pile one. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, pile one. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And if you like this reading and would like to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It's a great way for us to exchange some positive energy here today. And I would love to see you again in the next reading. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile two. So you guys chose the blue and black speckled heart. I'm going to place your crystal right here. And let's start by looking at your oracle here. So you received deepening, and it says a relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. Wow, beautiful energy, pile two. So the fair coming through with this message today, pile two, that this love relationship or connection is going to be deepening in the next few months. It's going to be becoming the relationship that you've always wanted it to be. Maybe what you've been hoping for or waiting for. And I see this close, intimate relationship here between you two. And I see you guys really being eye to eye on this relationship, really thinking the same way, really having mutual feelings for each other, and really thinking along the same lines, really being in tune with each other. So beautiful energy there, pile two. So you also have this serendipity card here, number 29. And with this energy, pile two, I feel like a way for you to improve this love connection or relationship is to recognize that you two are sort of meant to be, that this connection was meant to happen. There's an idea here of being in the right place at the right time, and this being a serendipitous meeting between the two of you. And I feel like it's also guided by spirit, this connection, because I see this angel here on your card that's sort of watching over you and guiding this relationship or this connection. So it's really important to remember that, pile two, to remember that this relationship is divinely guided and it was meant to happen, and to have faith in that, have belief in that, and to also keep the hope, pile two, because I feel like with this rainbow and this sun, there's a lot of happiness in this connection. There's a lot of hope here, inspiration. And it's important to remember that even when things are difficult, even when things are hard, there is beauty within this connection. There is happiness. And it's important to keep the faith and keep the hope within this connection. So, like I said, a way for you to improve things within this relationship is to simply have hope in it, have faith, and know that it's divinely guided, know that it's meant to be. So really beautiful, pile two. You also have this card here, and it says you are worthy. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. Interesting. Yeah, so another way for you to improve this relationship, pile 2, is to remember that you are worthy on your own, just as you are, without needing this other person's approval or guidance or, um, affection, whatever it may be. To understand that you are worthy on your own by yourself, really having that self-confidence, really having that self-love, and understanding that you are independent and a beautiful person on your own, even without this other person. So there's sort of this idea of maintaining your independence within this connection and not letting it become codependent or your worth depending on this other person. So really important message coming through there, pile 2. So you also received the interlude card, and it says pause, timing factor. Yeah, so with this card, pile 2, I'm getting the idea that for some of you, a way for you to improve this relationship or connection may be to just take a pause from this person or from this relationship and really figure out what you want to do and really figure out how you can improve things. Sometimes taking time away from someone or something gives us a new perspective on it and really brings fresh energy to the connection. And I'm getting that feeling with this card here is, that for some of you or a few of you, it may be time for you to just take a break from this connection. Whether that's for a few days, a few weeks, a few months, whatever it is for you. There's an idea here of taking this pause and, understanding that timing is a factor here in what's going on in this connection. And maybe it's about taking the time away to work on yourself, work on your self-worth and your self care and your self-love. For some of you, you may want to just focus on yourself for a little while, and getting that self-worth back so that you can come back to this relationship with a full cup and with you having filled your cup yourself, without relying on this other person to fill your cup for you. So it's really important, the Fae are coming through with this message to really work on yourself right now, pile 2, and come back to this relationship when you're feeling more complete on your own within yourself. So really interesting message there. You also have the alchemy card here, and it says ancestor guides. Yeah, so I'm getting this strong feeling here, pile 2, that your ancestors and guides are really wanting to give you messages here and advice on this connection. And they really want you to tune into them right now and pay attention to the signs that they're giving you. I feel like with this storm here in the background, they're trying to communicate with you. Could be through different weather patterns. It could be through nature, trees, birds, animals, it could even be through the rain or through the lightning. But I get this sense that your guides are all around you and just wanting to communicate with you here. And I feel like a way for you, excuse me, to improve your relationship with this person is to simply pay attention to your guides and to the messages that they're giving you. Because I feel like there's, an alchemy here between you and this person that your guides really want to help you with. There's this magic energy here between you and this person. And, I saw it before with the serendipity card. There's a sense of you two belonging together, and this being divinely guided. So there's an alchemy here. There's a magic between you, and your guides just really want to help you see that and help you realize that potential within this connection. So really beautiful. So you also have this Queen Rising card here, and it says stepping into power, praised, coming up, spotlight. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, so I feel like another way for you guys to improve your relationship here is to just step into your power. Step into the power of knowing that you are worthy by yourself on your own, even without this person, that you are beautiful, that you are capable, that you are intelligent, that you are loving, all those things. And to really step into that power, step into that queen energy, that powerful, commanding energy that you guys have within you. And it's interesting because we see this queen here with this cup. And I feel like this is you filling your own cup, like we talked about before, working on self-care, working on self-worth, and then coming back to this relationship and being able to offer your full cup to this other person. So, and again, we have this, idea of filling your own cup here, pile 2. So really interesting. So let's take a look at your tarot now to see if we can get some more info here. So you received the 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords can be about conflict, and it can be about disagreements, and it can be about sorrow, hurt. So I feel like for some of you, maybe there's been some conflicts in this connection, or maybe there's been some hurt feelings, some disappointment. And for a few of you, it may even be like a 3-party situation, because, sometimes the 3 of Swords can represent a 3rd-party involvement. That's only going to resonate for a few of you here, but I definitely get this sense of sort of disappointment here. And I feel like a way for you to eliminate that disappointment and really heal from it is to work on these things. Maybe take a break from this person, work on yourself, work on your self-worth, work on listening to your guides, connecting with your guides, stepping into your power, and really having faith in this connection or relationship. So beautiful energy there. You also have the Wheel of Fortune here. And that doesn't surprise me because we talked about sort of the fatedness of this connection. And, the Wheel of Fortune is about destiny and fate. And it's also about cycles, things coming full circle. So I feel like this cycle of maybe disappointment or hurt is going to change, pile 2. I feel like it is going to get better. And we saw it before with the deepening card. I really see you guys coming full circle here and moving from this place of maybe distance and conflict to a place of harmony and intimacy and beauty. So there's this idea of cyclical change here, pile 2. And it's interesting because we have the feather again here on this card, which reminds me of your guides being around you, your guides being with you, pile 2. So really interesting. You also have the 5 of Swords, and it's actually in reverse here. So, I feel like there has probably been conflicts or competition here within this relationship. But with this card being reversed, I feel like this is being healed right now. I feel like, as I said before, things are going to get better. There is going to be a lessening of conflict or a competition here. And I really see you two healing that rift, healing that hardship here. So beautiful. You also have the Justice card here. And the Justice card is all about balance, pile 2. It's all about finding the balance with this person, being in harmony with this person, And I definitely see that happening for you guys. I feel like once you work on these things and you really take the time on this connection, you will be balancing the energies here between you. And I see just this deepening and this harmony between the two of you. So really, really beautiful, pile 2. So I'm just going to grab a few charms here for you guys to sort of wrap up your reading here. So you received this key here. Beautiful. So this makes me think, pile 2, that you guys have the key to each other's hearts here. There's definitely a strong connection, and there's a feeling of being meant for this person, being in harmony here, and sort of this person having the key to your heart, and maybe vice versa. So really beautiful. You also have this little cat here. And the cat, you know, is a very stealthy animal, a very independent animal. And so I feel like there's a message here from Spirit about maintaining your independence within this connection and how important it is to maintain that independence, pile 2, and to really stand on your own 2 feet and fill your own cup before you come together with this person. Because, you know, like we talked about before, it's very easy to become codependent on the other person within this connection. But it's really important to maintain your independence and to fill your own cup, you know, before coming together with this person. So that is coming through. You also have this owl charm here. And owls represent wisdom and guidance. And I feel like this wisdom and guidance is coming from your spirit guides. I feel like they really want you to connect with them, pile 2, and they want to bring you messages and guidance. So that message is coming through strongly here, pile 2. You also have this horse here, and it's got wings, so it's a unicorn. And unicorns represent spirit, pile 2. So I definitely see this strong spiritual connection here between you two. And I feel like, again, Spirit is all around you, sort of rooting you on, wanting you to improve this connection and, you know, really being there for you. And I also see you have this mermaid charm here. And, you know, that reminds me of sort of the mystical nature of this connection. I feel like there's a very magical alchemy here between you two. And we saw it before with the alchemy card. There's a magic here within this relationship. And it's important to remember that and to realize that, pile 2. And I also feel like, you know, this charm with the mermaid represents water energy. So there's a lot of, maybe one of you is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or maybe one of you has strong water placements in their chart, or maybe one of you just likes to swim. You know, maybe both of you enjoy swimming, enjoy the water. So there's that message as well. So really beautiful energy, pile 2. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, pile 2. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And if you like this reading and would like to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow. And it's a great way for us to exchange some positive energy here today. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. pile 3. So you guys chose this pink rose quartz heart here. I'm going to put your crystal right there. And let's start by looking at your oracle here. So you received nothing has gone wrong. And it says, trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. Interesting. So there's a message coming through here today, pile 3, that a way for you to improve this relationship or connection is to understand that nothing has gone wrong. No matter what has happened between the two of you in the past year, it was all divinely timed. It was all divinely guided. And there's a message here of trusting in this process, trusting that nothing has gone wrong and that things are happening as they're meant to. Things are happening as they should. And to really believe that and have faith in that, pile 3. So really interesting message there. You also have number 32 with the silver waterfall. Beautiful energy. So with this card, I'm getting this message that a way for you to improve this relationship or connection, pile 3, is to sort of cleanse out any negative energy or past negative feelings that you may be having within this connection. There's an idea here of sort of washing things clean, because we see this woman under this waterfall here. And, there's an idea of washing the energy, to cleanse the energy in this connection, but also to remember the beauty in it and the hope in it. And I say that because of this rainbow here. There's this beautiful rainbow above this waterfall. And so it's about sort of cleansing the negativity and then seeing the positive within the connection, seeing the hope for the future, and really trusting in spirit here. And, I see spirit is all around you, because you have birds that are just, flying all around you here on this waterfall. And so, spirit is really guiding this relationship and this connection. And it's about trusting in that, having faith in that, pile 3, and seeing this beautiful rainbow that is just about to come out for you. And, like I said, trust in the process, trust in the divine timing of it. So beautiful energy there. You also have the marriage card here. Wow. With wedding bells are ringing. Beautiful energy. Yeah, so the fair coming through with this message today, pile 3, that a way for you to improve this relationship or connection may involve marrying this person, moving this relationship to a higher level, to a higher commitment, whether that's marriage, whether that's dating exclusively, whether that's living together, however it resonates here. But I see a way for you to improve this connection is to move things to a higher level. And for some of you, you may already be married to this person. But for some of you, this is about taking that next step, taking that next level within this connection. And, for some of you, you could marry this person, because that, as the card says, wedding bells are ringing. So there definitely, I feel like, is a strong potential for marriage or for a long-term commitment here within this connection. So beautiful energy, pile 3. You also received this recalling card here, and it says reminiscing, memories, returning. Interesting. So I'm getting the energy from this card here, pile 3, that a way for you to improve your relationship is to recall or remember all of the positive times that you've had with this person, all of the memories that you've shared, all the things you've done together, all of the things you've felt or experienced with this person. And really keep those things present in your mind. Really keep them fresh in your mind, because I feel like that's going to sort of cleanse out any negativity, like we spoke about before, and replace those negative thoughts, with positive memories. And that's a way of sort of clearing out the old energy and bringing in the positive energy. So, really important message there from Spirit, pile 3. You also have this truth card here with expression. So I feel like another way of improving this connection, pile 3, is to really be truthful with each other and be truthful with yourself about how you're feeling in the connection. So, if you've been wanting to tell this person that you're in love with them, it's about being truthful with them and really telling them that. If it's about telling them that, there's things that you want to work on, it's about being truthful about that. But it's about really expressing your true self here, pile 3, and being honest with this person. And, in turn, being honest with yourself is really, really important. And I also get the message from this card that, maybe some of you, your partner will be coming to you and telling you the truth. Maybe they'll tell you that they want to marry you, they want to get married, or maybe they want to live together, whatever it is. There's an idea of truth here, and that being a very important facet or area of this connection to work on, pile 3. So finally, you have this card here. It says, into you, good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Wow, beautiful. So yeah, there's this idea here, pile 3, that this person, whoever you're thinking of here, is definitely very, very into you. They really enjoy spending time with you. They feel a very strong chemistry, a very strong positive energy when they're with you. And, a way to improve things with this person is to recognize that they are into you and to show them that love, that affection in return, to really give back and reciprocate that energy, and to just believe in the chemistry that you two have for each other, and believe in the closeness, the intimacy. Because I see, the potential for you two to be very close to each other, very intimate. And, it's important to remember that, pile 3. So really beautiful energy there. So let's take a look at your tarot now to see if we can get some more info here. So you received the Page of Swords. And that doesn't surprise me, because the Page of Swords is about a message. And I feel like in your case, this is a message of love here. I feel like either you will be bringing this message of love to this other person, or this other person will be giving you this message of love. And like I said before, for some of you, it's about marriage, or it's about deepening this relationship, moving it to a higher level. But, the Page of Swords is also about being strategic, within the relationship, really planning things out and taking things in stages. And so there's this idea of planning here. So maybe you two are planning to get married, or maybe you're planning to move in together, but there's an idea of planning here as well with this card. So really beautiful. So you also received the Four of Cups card. And the Four of Cups is about sort of feeling disappointed and not feeling satisfied with what's being offered to you. So for a few of you, or some of you out there, I feel like there's this sense of disappointment here within this connection right now. And maybe you're wondering if, this person will propose to you, or maybe you're not feeling satisfied about where things are right now, what level you two are at. And it's important to remember that what we spoke about before, that nothing has gone wrong in this connection, that wherever you are right now with this person is where you're supposed to be. And trusting in the process, that timing is a factor here, and that this deeper commitment, this deepening of the connection is going to happen, but it's going to happen in divine timing. And it's important to remember that and realize that, pile 3. So you also have the Knight of Swords here. And the Knight of Swords card is all about taking action towards our dreams, towards our goals. So I really feel this energy of taking action here. So maybe this is your partner coming to you and telling you that they want to deepen this relationship. They want to move things to a higher level. Or maybe this is you doing that, saying that to your partner. But there's an idea of really taking action here and moving things to this deeper level, to this higher level. So really beautiful. So finally, you have the Devil card here. I'm just going to cover this. And the Devil card is about being deeply connected to someone, feeling bound to someone. And it doesn't surprise me that you received this card, because we saw this deep bond here with the marriage card. And I feel like you two do have that bond, that connection to each other. So, there's an idea here of being sort of tied to this person and feeling very connected to them. So I definitely get that idea. And I also get the idea that, for a few of you, the devil can also represent sort of a toxic energy. So maybe there's been some toxicity within this connection, maybe some obsessive feelings, or, maybe some toxic behaviors involved here. But, it's important to recognize the nature of this connection and the nature of the relationship, and work on healing any of those toxic areas or toxic behaviors. So that is coming through as well. So I'm just going to grab a few charms here for you guys to sort of wrap up this reading. So you received this butterfly charm here. And butterflies represent change and transformation. So that doesn't surprise me, because I definitely see this relationship changing here. I see it moving to a higher level, and I see it growing, pile 3. So that makes a lot of sense here. You also received this tree charm. And trees represent stability and really deep roots, establishing roots with somebody. So again, there's this idea of deepening here and roots, setting up roots with this person. So really beautiful. You also have this horse charm here. And horses to me represent movement. So I definitely see movement here. Maybe some of you will be moving in with this person, or moving in location to be closer to this person, or both of you moving together, or maybe, just moving this relationship to a higher level. It can also mean that. And it's interesting because you also have this unicorn chart here. So there's definitely like a spiritual element to this relationship as well. I feel like it's very divinely guided, and I feel like, it's divinely timed, like we talked about before. So really beautiful, pile 3. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like and subscribe below. And I hope to see you all in the next reading. I thank you so much for being here today, and I'm sending you guys all a lot of love and light. And I will see you next time. Bye.